Twitter removes mask guidelines from White House COVID-19 advisor. Medical prestigious doctors come out with statistics that masks don't protect you and actually cause more harm. And Twitter says, that's not what the UN says. You're not allowed to. You wake up in a total tyranny. This Facebook suspends user Jamie Allman's account after shows a huge rally of black Americans for Trump in D.C. But that gets banned because it's hateful. This is the election meddling, and Biden's transition team basically runs Facebook and Twitter. That's even Fox News. Oh, but remember the old days? Alex Jones' InfoWars site accuses big tech of censorship. Remember, oh, that was in 2018. Oh, Jones claims there's a thing called shadow banning. He claims, I remember like New York Times articles, he claims it's called deplatforming. We had the damn documents. Don't panic, it's just crazy Alex Jones getting censored. Don't panic, it's just bigoted Proud Boys getting deleted. Don't panic, it's just debunked story getting blocked. Don't panic, it's just conspiracy theory political party getting deleted. Don't panic, it's just the president, it's just Congress, it's just the committees, it's just everybody. Because you laid down, because you've passed the test to be slaves, Republican leadership, because you're a bunch of stupid, idiot lawyers that think your $5,000 suits make you smart. You're morons. Man.video. 14 days, ladies and gentlemen, until all the craziness you've already seen gets turned up from 10 to 11, as they say in Spinal Tap. Welcome to the October 19th Monday transmission. I am your host, Alex Jones. All right, I'm going to give the number out here in a moment. I'll start taking some calls next segment. I've got huge COVID news. It's absolutely got to be hit so far with some new big developments next segment. But right now, this segment's all about me, which I don't do on purpose. It just comes up all over the news, and it ties into everything we're talking about. And so we're going to hit it because it's also about you. What happens to you happens to me. What happens to me happens to you. This is all crazy. Remember this New York Post headline? August 9th, 2018. It was indicative, and it was a good case example of what was going on at the time. Why the Alex Jones ban is no reason to break up big tech, and they go on to say it's a great thing. Their accounts are all still shut down across the internet right now. Same New York Post that Thomas Jefferson started. Here's the headline. Twitter still refuses to unlock New York Post account. And even though Jack Dorsey apologized, he said he did the right thing. He just said it could have been done better. Nice double think talk. And we love being gaslit, so why not? So they've got Senate Judiciary votes to subpoena Facebook CEO. They won't care. They'll steal the election by then, declare Trump's the loser, and put Biden in, because you guys are a bunch of amateurs, man. You let those big tech guys lie to your face while they're working with Communist China and others to literally blackmail most of the government. They need to blackmail you because you're a bunch of stuffed suit lawyers that think you know everything. You don't. You got your asses handed to you. And Brad Parscales thought he could make Trump win again, and he blew all the money and screwed up. I've got the inside baseball. We're in a lot of trouble because people won't recognize how much trouble we're in and get out of it. Twitter removes mask guidelines from White House COVID-19 advisor. Medical prestigious doctors come out with statistics that masks don't protect you and actually cause more harm. And Twitter says, that's not what the UN says. You're not allowed to. You wake up in a total tyranny. This Facebook suspends user Jamie Allman's account after shows a huge rally of black Americans for Trump in D.C. But that gets banned because it's hateful. This is the election meddling, and Biden's transition team basically runs Facebook and Twitter. That's even Fox News. Oh, but remember the old days? Alex Jones' InfoWars site accuses big tech of censorship. Remember, oh, that was in 2018. Oh, Jones claims there's a thing called shadow banning. He claims, I remember like New York Times articles, he claims it's called deplatforming. We had the damn documents. In 2017, the plan to deplatform everyone. A digital gulag. New York Times, free speech scholars to Alex Jones, you're not protected. New York Times. The press aren't watchdogs for free speech. They're attack dogs. They're executioners. Now, why did I raise all this? Because there's a bunch of tweets I want to go over and tie it into the war on free speech. But, Media Matters, George Soros's group. Didn't age well. This is from just 2 weeks ago. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, alleged kidnapping plot against Michigan Governor Whitmer, a false flag by the deep state, set up by FBI informants. I predicted that it was run by FBI informants. I said probably 2 of the top people, probably 2 out of the 10. That's usually how it works. And yes, it was led by 2 FBI operatives. Now, all confirmed in court documents, exactly as I said, which is because I know what I'm talking about. I didn't just read the history books. I had Ted Gunderson on the show 50, 60, 70 times. He was in line to be the FBI director. He ran all their secret operations, basically. And he dumped all his data on this show, okay? But let's just go back. And you know, there are other good people in the FBI. There's good people at laptop shops, computer shops that are going to tell the truth. It's a war between good and evil, and it's going on in each and all of our hearts, minds, and souls. So they put out the most true stuff I say to act like it's dirty, and then to have the media say it's unacceptable to say that the FBI probably led this plot to kidnap her, to make her look like a victim when she was in trouble. But of course, that's all true, and that happened, and I'm proven right. So that doesn't age too well for Media Matters. And that brings us to this point. Remember this article in the New York Post? There were a bunch of them. Why the Alex Jones ban is no reason to break up big tech. And now that very group, all the New York Post writers and their account is locked up for punishment for what they've done. And now when the head White House scientist says masks don't protect you, he gets banned as well. And when a group of black Americans march for Trump in D.C., they get banned as well. This is total Soviet-level control, and Congress does nothing against this incredible racketeering, but, oh, maybe they'll have a hearing. And that's why they're so arrogant. That's why they're so out of control. I mean, look at these old articles out of the New York Times. Free speech scholars say Alex Jones is not protected. Let's get rid of the First Amendment. But let's look at what the public's saying 2 years later. Here's just a small smattering. Mark Dice. I still can't post and link any Alex Jones videos on banned.video site. You're fully blocking them, Jack. Or did you just mean that you're unblocking links to the New York Post, commie scum? Because they had a Twitter said, oh, it's wrong to block any URLs. We should, because that's controlling the internet. We're going to stop that. But of course he doesn't. That's why you got to share 2020electioncenter.com, which they haven't blocked yet. Another one, Ann O'Malley at Legendary Energy. New York Post in 2008. If I started a conservative Facebook, I'd ban Alex Jones too. This is John at ELITMIK. Alex Jones said within the past week that all conservatives would be censored hardcore in the weeks leading up to the election, especially after the election. They've got you all in a stranglehold now. Because they said they were going to ratchet it down and then totally not let anybody contest it when they contest it and take over. I mean, they're telling you. And our supposed champions, Josh Hawley and them, basically are like fighting a tank with a slingshot. At first they came for Alex Jones. I said nothing because I wasn't Alex Jones. Alexander Rogers. Caitlin Johnstone. I have no idea what Alex Jones is even up to anymore. I used to see his face all the time. Now I routinely forget he exists. That's how powerful these Silicon Valley megacorporations are. They can completely disappear anyone for public view. This power can't be left unchecked. Again, the average person, if they don't see in your Twitter feed or Facebook or YouTube, they think you're gone. They don't even remember URLs or other sites. Think of that monopoly over the mind. Tell folks Alex Jones is still on the air. It's going to be everybody soon taking off these platforms. People better start promoting their URLs. We built banned.video. We built all these systems to fight for this time when we knew everyone would be censored and then we'd be the last person standing. We told you that, remember? And here we are, because we know the enemy plan. They're coming for everything. A full overthrow, full collapse to bring you to your knees. I would offer a heartfelt FU to those who are complaining now, but hand-waved me when I said they should stand up for Alex Jones and Milo when this bad stuff started. F you. And he goes on, that's Mark Rondaz, the lawyer. And there's just thousands of these. There was 200,000 pro-Alex Jones tweets when this was peaking just like last Friday. Don't panic, it's just crazy Alex Jones getting censored. Don't panic, it's just bigoted Proud Boys getting deleted. Don't panic, it's just debunked story getting blocked. Don't panic, it's just conspiracy theory political party getting deleted. Don't panic, it's just the president. It's just Congress, it's just the committees, it's just everybody. Because you laid down, because you've passed the test to be slaves, Republican leadership, because you're a bunch of stupid, idiot lawyers that think your $5,000 suits make you smart. You're morons. We had a lot of complaints, and that doesn't happen very often. People saying, hey, we know you already have the lowest prices on high-quality storable food at InfoWarsStore.com. They have 3-month, 6-month, year, 2-year food supplies. They've got all these other items. The special you've got at PrepareWithAlex.com is just 3 items, an air filter, a water filter, and a 3-month supply that had big discounts on them, but we want bigger packages. So that special ended. They kept one of the sales, and they added all these new ones at PrepareWithAlex.com. So we've got $150 off the 3-month food supply, super high quality. You're not going to find a better, again, storable food for that price. $300 off, this is the new part of it, $300 off the 6-month food supply. And again, they don't raise prices and then lower them. They always have the same price. So this is very rare. I asked them to do this because we're their biggest seller. They've got a lot of other distributors that are pissed off about this, but sorry, they're not in the fight like we are. They're not the tip of the spear, so we've got the best deal. $300 off the 6-month food supply, $600 off the 1-year food supply, $40 off the Alexa Pure water filtration system, pitcher system, $25 off the Ready Hour wireless solar power bank charger, and 28 LED room light. That is an amazing deal. You cannot find a better deal, period, on the full line of My Patriot Supply than you're going to find at InfoWarsStore.com. But if you want an even bigger discount, they can do it with these limited things, the 6-month, the 1-year, and more. So preparewithalex.com or call toll-free 888-411-0350, 888-411-0350. I want to thank you all for your support, but with all the stuff coming down and the craziness, they're ready to ship down like a week, folks. Other places are sold out or have really high prices. You need to get this checkbox taken care of, and it funds the InfoWar, which is a 360 win. If there was sawdust in these things, you'd be funding the InfoWar, it'd be worth it. But it's not. It's high-quality storable food that lasts 25 years. That is insurance you can eat. I would take action right now. And then separately, Winter Sun Plus, selling out fast, high-quality vitamin D3 with vitamin K for your overall body's defenses and immune system. Free shipping. Vitamin Mineral Fusion, so good for your body, adults and children. Discounted, free shipping. Body's Ultimate Turmeric Formula, selling out, still has free shipping. Turbo Force, selling out soon, free shipping. Vasobeat, selling out soon, free shipping. DNA Force Plus, 60% off plus free shipping. Even though it's selling out, I want you to get it for your mitochondrial DNA and the best thing for your cells. 8-pack Power Stack. We can't even get some of the pills that are in the 13 pills that come in each packet. And so this is it. It's gone. This is the last of it. Get your 8-pack Power Stack, 60% off free shipping. InfoWars emergency election, total blowout. In case they shut everything down, we're trying to bring the funds in to operate into the future. Stay with us.